Before we move on, we've got one small little topic. It's just a question to ask you all on this one. Just watch the video and tell me if it's going to happen this year or not. Remember, it's a long time ago.
And oh, one more thing. Mayo for Sam! Mayo for Sam! Thank you, thank you, thank you.
That was Joe Biden in Ballina, County Mayo in the west of Ireland. That time he wasn't saying, I mean, he when he was reading, he was actually reading his cues as well, which we all do at times when we're very tired. But in that one, he wasn't shouting at the Chinese leader, Xi, saying like, show me one. He was saying about Mayo for Sam. This, of course, is the curse of Mayo, the Gaelic football team, who have not won quite a long time because there's still just one gentleman alive from the last winning All-Ireland football team, All-Ireland football championship winning team. We know the legend, we've gone over this before. Andrew, do you think that with Biden's blessing that Mayo are on the way to Croke Park to win the cup?
What did he say? I couldn't make out what the bubbling fool was actually trying to say there. Mayo for...
I'll do it again. Here we go.
Must you do it again?
Yeah.
I fear
one more thing. Mayo for Sam! Mayo for Sam! Thank you, thank you, thank you.
So he said Mayo for Sam. Sam Maguire is the name of the cup that the All-Ireland football champions win, senior men's football champions win.
I'll be honest, absolutely right over my head. I thought Mayo for Sam, he's lost the plot, which is quite common, I guess. But, oh, Jesus. When that man tries to dabble in sport references, in recent times especially, it rarely goes well. I don't think it would be safe for me to reference his attempt at his fond memories of a certain rugby team and what they are supposed to be called and how Ireland beat them. But anyway,
I left it out. I left that one out because this is less controversial. Like rather than speak about Black and Tans and the All Blacks, it could have been anything.
Past Easter Sunday, please God, I'll have to get a tricolour I keep and the Bower on for this discussion. No one.
Easel, okay.
Look, okay. Well, the one thing I will say is, look, much as we are having a good giggle at Joe, as most people can, he's no different to most politicians. They will use any platform to make a populist statement that most people know full well in their hearts is utterly meaningless. And yet they lap it up in that little 5-second clip because, it sounds good at the time. I don't blame him for having a go, but Joe, just give up. Just stick to your ice cream, man, honestly.
Okay, Iseult, are Mayo she wins for Sam?
About as likely as Joe is to get another term. However, I will say, look, there was great excitement with him coming over here, and I suppose it's like any person who has a connection to a county in Ireland who happens to be American. When they come here and they reference that connection, you get one of two reactions. You either get people rolling their eyes, or you go to a county that has, a long history of being cursed, and they hear what they consider one of the most powerful men in the world, Mayo for Sam, and they all lose their shit, despite the fact that they Roscommon about 2 weeks ago. It's like, lads, you have a very short memory. You've just lost the opening round of the championship. Be worrying about Mayo for Sam. Be worrying about Mayo making it literally out of Connacht somehow into any sort of other competition. Yeah, you know what?
Easel, that's brilliant. When I was at Croke Park, Mayo won the league, the Division 1 league title, and I was at the match with my mum.
But they were all themselves. They were printing out Mayo for Sam 2023 license plates to put in their cars after they win it.
They were. Now I saw them 4 years ago. 4 years ago with Tim, we were there watching Mayo win as well. They beat Kerry that day, and again, great excitement, joy, and so on. This time to beat Galway. Decent Galway team, but Galway were really not racist in all fairness. Dublin beat Derry in the previous match. Awful match. It was like maybe vomit watching this football. It wasn't football, but anyway, Dublin won. Mayo won as well. And I remember someone shouting, and there's little Dublin kids sitting to the left, and I was just laughing at what they were saying. They're like, there was like, oh, Mayo. Someone go, Mayo for Sam, Mayo for Sam. Someone over to our right, little kids beside us like, mayo for your sandwich, mayo for your sandwich. I'm like, oh no. Yeah, and it was just, you know, and then this kid or these kids had a discussion about mayo and what they would put mayo on. They're about 8, 9 years old. And I was like, this is brilliant. I wanted to record it, but I was like thinking I'll probably get arrested for being a bit of I don't know, Jimmy Savile. Sorry,
please don't record children out in public that aren't your own. It's usually frowned upon.
Yeah. I'd be in trouble. Look.